Only open spaghetti packaging this way. Take scissors and cut the package along its entire length. Then fold the packaging and secure it with a clip. This method guarantees the pasta stays fresh, and there's no risk of it spilling out. Spaghetti stuffed hot dog. Tastes like pizza, looks like a hot dog. Start by preparing the hot dog. Insert uncooked spaghetti into it, pushing the pasta through the length of the hot dog. Add plenty of spaghetti. Place the hot dog in a pan with boiling water and cook until the pasta softens. Once done, remove it and place the spaghetti-filled hot dog on a cutting board. Now, evenly spread tomato sauce over the spaghetti, making sure it's fully covered. Generously sprinkle cheese on top, then add slices of pepperoni. Carefully roll it up, starting with the hot dog, making sure all the ingredients are tightly packed. Next, prepare the dough, which will serve as the base for our creation. Roll out the dough so it resembles a boat shape. Beat an egg and brush it over the dough. Gently lift the hot dog and place it in the center of the dough. Once everything is assembled, it's time to bake. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Place your creation in the oven and bake for 20 minutes. After that, it will be ready. Take the hot dog and pastry out of the oven and let it cool before slicing. This clever dish combines the best of pizza and hot dogs, offering a unique and flavorful meal. Stuffed cabbage. Impress everyone with this dish. Start by grabbing 2 carrots and grating them. Add the grated carrots to a bowl of ground meat. Season the mixture with salt, pepper, and meat spices. Now, prepare the cabbage. Remove a few leaves and cut the cabbage in half. Take out the inner core and any tougher leaves, creating a hollow in each cabbage half. Save the leftover leaves for later. Use a large spoon to fill the hollows with the meat mixture, smoothing the surface of the filling. Add the remaining cabbage leaves to a blender, along with a whole can of tomatoes. Season with pepper, salt, and 3 cloves of garlic. Pour in 300 milliliters of chicken broth and blend everything until smooth. Place the stuffed cabbage halves in an oven-proof dish and pour the blended mixture over them. Add 2 slices of butter on top, cover the dish, and bake for 40 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Once done, remove from the oven and let it cool for 10 minutes. This fantastic stuffed cabbage with ground meat is perfect for both lunch and dinner guests. It looks and tastes exceptional. Chicken drumsticks, like from the oven, when you try them, you won't believe they were fried in a pan. A delicious idea for dinner that will surely appeal to everyone. Pour some olive oil onto the bottom of the pan. Take chicken drumsticks, arrange them in a circle. About 10 pieces should be enough. Place them next to each other. Drizzle the meat with honey. First, pour a little in the middle, then drizzle over the legs. Turn on the stove and start frying the meat. Sear until lightly browned. Flip the chicken pieces to the other side and continue frying. When the meat is well browned, add finely chopped 3 cloves of garlic. Sprinkle about half a teaspoon of salt. Approximately the same amount of pepper and a teaspoon of sweet paprika. Add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Pour about 150 milliliters of water and continue frying. Check the meat from time to time and turn it. Let us know which city you are watching us from. Leave a message in the comments. When the meat is tender, sprinkle it with chopped parsley. And it's ready to serve. Everyone who tries it is convinced that it's oven-baked chicken. It's delicious, juicy. The meat falls off the bone, and it tastes excellent. Recipe for lazy cabbage rolls from the pan. No rolling required. Their preparation will take only 30 minutes. Melt clarified butter in the pan. Then sauté finely chopped onions in it. When they turn golden, add white cabbage cut into pieces. Pour in 100 milliliters of broth. Cover with a lid and simmer for 20 minutes. In a large bowl, prepare 500 grams of minced meat. Add 200 grams of cooked rice and sautéed cabbage with onions to it. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Mix everything thoroughly. Shape small patties in your hands. Press them well with your hands. Melt clarified butter in the pan. Then, fry the meat on each side. When it browns, add 400 milliliters of tomato passata. Add 300 milliliters of broth to the sauce. Season with a tablespoon of oregano, salt and pepper. Cover and simmer for 20 minutes. These prepared cabbage rolls taste divine. They don't require the tedious process of rolling in cabbage. They are a great idea for lunch. My family loves them. Delicious chicken fillets in soy sauce. My family asks for them every day, and everyone who tries them asks for more. You need 4 chicken fillets. Cut them diagonally, all the same way, only on one side. Cut 2 red onions in half and chop them. Slice 2 larger tomatoes. Pour 2 tablespoons of olive oil and half a cup of soy sauce into a large dish. Add a pinch of salt, a bit of pepper, oregano, and basil to taste. Remember that soy sauce is already salty, so you don't need too much salt. Add a tablespoon of brown sugar and squeeze 2 cloves of garlic through a press. You can add more garlic if you like. Marinate the chicken breasts in the mixture. Soak them on each side. Wrap in foil and let it sit for half an hour. Sprinkle onions on the bottom of a baking dish. Arrange tomato slices on top. Place the chicken fillets on them. Arrange them side by side. Pour the remaining marinade over them. Put it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 30 minutes. After this time, take it out and sprinkle the top with grated yellow cheese. Put it back in the oven, bake until the cheese melts and browns. You can serve the finished dish to guests. It looks amazing and tastes excellent. You can place a single fillet on a plate and savor its original taste. Everyone is surprised by this simple dish and asks for the recipe. Take 1 onion and a jar lid. A friend from China taught me this trick. What you can do with them is amazing. You will definitely try this idea right away. Take large, beautiful onions, peel them if necessary, and cut off the stem ends. Clean them from the roots, but don't cut too much from that side. Place the prepared onion on the jar lid. Cut it in half. The lid will prevent you from cutting it all the way through. Now, cut it crosswise. Then, continue cutting it horizontally as shown in the video. This way, you will cut it into many pieces. It will look a bit like a flower. Cut the remaining onions the same way. Do everything exactly like with the first onion. Take a large bowl. Pour water into it. Soak the cut onions in it. Leave them in the water for an hour and then dry them. In the bowl, beat 2 eggs. Mix them into a uniform mass. Add 100 milliliters of milk and mix again. In a separate container, prepare flour. Add salt, pepper, and sweet paprika. Mix them thoroughly with the flour. Now, take the first onion. It should be relatively dry by now. Dip it in the egg, be thorough. Then dust the onion in the second bowl with flour. Again, do it thoroughly so that the flour covers the entire onion. Heat oil in a pot. Put the onion in it. Fry it until golden brown. Turn it over to ensure it fries well on the other side too. Place it on a plate. Serve with sour cream and tomato sauce. Just peel off individual onion feathers and savor their extraordinary flavor. This prepared onion makes an amazing snack or a standalone dish. Since my friend showed me this recipe, I make such onions regularly. It's delicious.